We challenged Kandarp Patel to explain technical exchange programs at 3 levels: to a 5th grader, to their neighbor, and to a colleague. Here's what they said.
Think that you're working on a complicated Lego or a puzzle, right? You can solve it, but it'll take some amount of time. Now, if you bring in your friends from the neighborhood, you might make things faster. Having said that, if you bring in global team, then you can have folks working on it when you are sleeping. You have people with different areas of strength. Think of superheroes, right? Every superhero you know of has different strength. You want to use that strength of the superhero where it applies. So that's how the global team works, especially when you're trying to solve complicated problems. So a global technical exchange program is almost like a study abroad or an exchange program you must have heard in college, except this is more technical and we are focusing on solving client needs. The first win is for the employee themselves, right? They get to learn right at the client-facing roles. Second part is the win for our clients. Clients are getting someone who is getting trained in their ways of stuff. They'll go back to their home countries and still work for the same client, try to deliver the way our clients want it. And then the third is our CDM offices. There's a lot of cultural exchange which happens. You adopt, you learn from each other, and that stays with you. And those are lifelong partnerships which you build, which pays dividends for decades to follow. Any global technical exchange program, the key goal is to accelerate and flatten the learning cycle. So what we are trying to do is solve our client problems, but how can we do it faster? How can we groom and train the engineers of the future? Through these programs, we bring in standardization because that's a good way to communicate across the world. There is a sharing of intellectual capital. There's also the social capital which you build. We all work more efficiently when you know each other, when there is a connection, a build of trust, which has happened over the years. We had our couple of engineers, automation engineers to be precise, who were stationed in Columbus, Ohio, for a whole year. The person, very bright engineer, worked for our client, our key client in the area. When the person moved back to India, the client wanted him to still work on the job. And he did that, sitting in India, helping our client solve the problem. In 2 years, we had him again at client's request, come over. Today, he's one of the key client-facing person. It's seamlessly working across, even though we are 15 time zones away. In today's age, it doesn't matter where you are, as long as you're solving the problem what our clients want.